The man I have dubbed the NFL's most colorful color analyst joins us now in Arizona's Morning News, not to break down the X's and the O's of the Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs and Super Bowl 59, but instead to help you mind your P's and your Q's so nobody will be able to figure it out if you're a non-football fan at a Super Bowl party.
Now, Ron Wolfley played 10 seasons in the NFL as a running back, mostly for the Cardinals, as you know, and now is the color analyst for the Cardinals games on the radio network, as well as co-hosting the Wolf and Luke show on Arizona Sports 98.7.
So, Wolf, you just met LaDonna yesterday. Pretend she knows nothing about football, which actually might be the case.
You don't have to pretend anything.
What's the first thing she should say when she marches into a Super Bowl party that'll make everybody go, wow, she gets it?
First of all, LaDonna, walk into the party and say, Ron Wolfley is not a running back. He's a fullback.
He's a fullback.
All right.
Exactly.
All right.
Always do that. They never gave me the ball, LaDonna.
He just blocked all the time.
Let me just say this before we actually say, if you want to sound like you know what you're talking about at a Super Bowl party right here, first of all, always be on the move, okay? Always be on the move. Stand up, throw your arms up, say something, and then go get another piece of key lime pie. You know what I mean? Just always be on the move when you say this kind of stuff, okay? But the very first thing you might want to do as you're watching Super Bowl 59, stand up and say, double the 3 technique, please, and then walk away.
Double the 3 technique, please.
Double the 3 technique, please, and then walk away.
So do I need an interpreter for this? Because what does that even mean?
Yeah, well, see, that's why you walk away, LaDonna, so you don't get the follow-up question. You don't get somebody saying something. This is all about being able to go to a Super Bowl party and saying something while the game is actually on instead of the commercials. So
maybe I'm just going to Google obscure football phraseology and just go from group to group and say weird stuff.
You know what, LaDonna, what else you could do? You could also stand up and say, I've never seen so much press man coverage.
Press man coverage, and you're not talking about members of the press.
That's exactly right. If you happen, now this is something, if you're watching a game though, if you happen to see a defensive back walk up over the wide receiver and get really close to him, like he's jamming him, like he's lined up right across from him on the outside, if you happen to see that, that's press man coverage. That's a press man look. It doesn't mean you're going to get press man. It just means you're going to get that look. So if you happen to see that, say that and walk away. It's great, even whether he plays press or not. I will also say this right here. Rush 4, drop 7. Rush 4, drop 7. That is something that goes all the way back. It's something that it's all about getting pressure on an opposing quarterback by rushing 4 defensive linemen and then dropping 7 into coverage. But if you do it, if after a pass play, if you do it and you walk away after it once again, because they might have actually brought 5, you just weren't paying attention. You can say rush 4, drop 7. That's how you beat a quarterback like Pat Mahomes, and then you walk away, of course. And then you get another piece of pizza.
Excellent. There's a lot of just dropping random phrases and then running away is what I'm getting from you.
Well, it depends how much you know about football.
Nothing.
If you know a lot about football, then stand there and take the follow-up stuff that you're going to get. But once again, if you really don't know that much about it, you might want to go ahead and yell out blitz bail. Do it. Just do it. Blitz bail.
This reminds me of like a president walking across the White House lawn heading for a helicopter and, says something and then just keeps walking and doesn't listen for the follow-up questions. This is awesome.
It works for them. It's going to work for me.
Awesome. So we can't let you go, Wolf, without asking, is it going to be the Chiefs who win another Super Bowl, or will the Eagles emerge triumphant? I know you love making predictions.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely. But once again, it's just a guess, Basinonians. It's just a guess. I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. And I think I'm going with the Eagles because I'm a big believer in the team that runs the ball the best, and the team that plays defense, they ultimately win games. You're talking about the number 1 defense in the National Football League with the Philadelphia Eagles against the Kansas City Chiefs offense that has Pat Mahomes, and it's all about Pat Mahomes and how he plays once again. He is unbelievable to watch him. But if you've got a defense like the Philadelphia Eagles do, the number one pass defense in the National Football League, and of course you can run the ball the way they do with Saquon Barkley, I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win this game in a close one.
And of course they'll be rushing 4, dropping 7
right.
all day long, right?
A lot,
yeah,
as I understand it, as they pursue that elusive hat trick.
Ron Wolfley of the Wolf and Luke Show on Arizona Sports 98.7 played 10 seasons in the NFL as a fullback, not a running back.
Thanks for watching Arizona's Morning News. Click to watch more from KTAR News and hit the button in the middle to subscribe.